Hello, and welcome to Foundations of Learning. I'm really excited to be with you for these next 8 weeks in our class together. And I'm looking forward to the interactions that we will have on discussion board or by email or any other contact that we might have. I feel it is such a blessing and an encouragement that I can be learning along with you, and I appreciate that. Just a little about myself. My husband and I are retired now to Central Ohio, where his whole family is, and we have found activities and things that we're involved in. I think one of the blessings that I've been having lately is to work with hospice organization, and I sit around the table with loved ones, individuals who have lost loved ones, and that includes that they've lost their mom or their dad, grandparents, their spouse. Most of them are spouses who have lost their loved ones, and what a privilege to process with them what's going on in their grief. New meaning has come to that verse, blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. So I'm glad to be able to be involved in that. And my husband, we've been married going on 42 years now, and we did not have children of our own. But Joe coached soccer for 33 years, and I taught and did various things in higher education for going on 40 now. And so we feel like we have kids all over the world. So we're glad to be involved with them. That's one of the blessings of Facebook for me, is keeping up with former students. So I look forward to these 8 weeks with you, and I wanted to just give a couple of reminders and hints. The Moody Distance Learning Week goes from Tuesday, and that would be 12:01 Tuesday morning, all the way till Monday evening at 11:59. And those are Central Times, Central Standard Times now, Central Daylight now, and it'll be Standard the first week of November. So your assignments, like for discussion board, the first, if you can post early in the week after you've completed your reading and viewing, those kinds of things, if you can post early in the week and at least by Friday at 11:59 p.m., and then respond to at least 2 classmates and do that by Monday at 11:59 p.m., then you'll have a good timing for your discussion board. And I look forward to those interactions. And feel free to share an example. The point is to expand the conversation when you reply. So don't just say that's a nice post or that's a good idea, but give a little bit more. Why is it a good idea, or what do you think about it? Use a quote from the reading and comment on it. So do something in the discussion board that really helps us move forward in what we're learning, and we will appreciate that. I'm excited to see your introductions to the course. If you haven't done that yet, do that right away, because that helps us get to know each other, and it helps us understand a little bit more of your perspective, or what your previous learning has been and the knowledge you bring to the class. So I'm truly excited as I've started to read your introductions of who we're going to be working together with during this class. So that's the discussion board. As far as grading and my pattern of grading, what I'll normally do is on Tuesday, I'm a late night person, so I'll be on the computer from 9 to midnight or so. That's my normal pattern. And I'll be doing the grading of the discussion board first, probably on Tuesday, and then get into grading the other assignments during the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, hopefully by Friday, so that you'll see all your grades from the previous week by then, and then be able to get into the next week's assignments yourself and kind of know where I'm coming from. I want to mention that in the student resources on your left-hand column, when you go to the Blackboard page, and that left-hand column will take you everywhere. So when you get to the left-hand column, if you'd please check in the student resources, and in that area you will find the bottom, scroll all the way down to the bottom, you will find a writing rubric, and that's how I'll be grading your written work. So you do have a paper due in the first week, a very short one, but a reflection, and on that paper I'll be using that rubric to check your organization, to check on your grammar, your spelling, those kinds of things, and that's what your grading will be based on. So I want to draw your attention to that. if you have questions, if you have any confusion, please let me know, because I don't want you to be confused. I want to reach out to you with information that will help you. And as we go forward, you might have questions. And so do not hesitate to reach out and ask those questions. I really don't think of any question as dumb or unimportant. Every question is important, and when you have clarification and you can move forward with that information, it's really helpful, I know, for you and for me to know that you know that. If you're going to run into an issue, maybe there's an emergency, maybe there's something that comes up, let me know ahead of time before an assignment is due. If you find that you have to take a trip out of town because someone's sick or whatever comes up, be sure to contact me ahead of time, because in that way we can work out a plan. If your assignment comes in late, if you'll check the first announcement there, you will see a late policy, and I'll enforce that as we go forward. Okay, just for your, so that you know what's going on and that you can stay in line with what's required. All right, I look forward to being with you this 8 weeks, and again, if you have questions or concerns, be sure to let me know. Thank you very much. Great studying. Here we go.